Boom, how we do? If you remember from last part, in part 10, double digits for the first time in this Pokemon Blue walkthrough, I just corralled Old Rod from the fishing guru in Vermillion City. After coming down from Route 6, busting some Team Rocket Missile Bomb members in Vermillion City, and catching a Meowth, it's time to move on throughout Vermillion City. And one thing I wanted to bring up real quick, Vermillion City and Cinnabar Island are actually named after the same color in the English version of the Pokemon game, since Vermilion pigment is actually produced from the mineral Cinnabar. I was just reading that somewhere. I thought that was pretty funny. It's pretty cool though, and that's kind of explains why when you're playing in color generating Pokemon games, Vermilion is orange and Cinnabar obviously is the red color, so pretty similar colors there. So we got more business to take care of, more odds and ends to take care of in Vermillion City first before we go on to the SSN. So let's talk to Conehead. Did you see SSN moored in the harbor? Well, I will see it, and I'm not a rookie, so get off my back. We're careful about pollution. We've heard Grimer multiplies in toxic sludge. What is this, like, Michael Moore, like, telling it, or Al Gore telling you this? Vermillion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. Well, I can believe that too, except I can't tell the difference between any color. Conehead, I'm putting up this building on a plot of land. My Pokemon is tamping the land, and I believe there's some glitch you can pull on this Machop on Generation 2. Machop, go, 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 go! Machop is stomping the land flat. It looks pretty flat to me. And I don't really understand what these bars are. They're like metal railings. So we're going to continue on now. There's a couple buildings we got to go in. Vermillion City is a pretty interesting city as far as a lot of things to do, and it's actually a lot bigger than people give it credit. Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans welcome, so this is an important building to go into. Got a couple of guys to talk to, including Fat Man number 1. Oh, this is a Pikachu. Choo! Pikachu! Oh, won't you admire my Pikachu's adorable tail? Well, I can't see it. That looks like a nub to me. I'm sorry, that looks like a nub. And there's a surf. Oh dear, my seal is far more attractive than whose. You have to, when you use more, you're usually comparing something. What's this? Let's all listen politely to other trainers. That looks like some kind of monster. How does that read that? Anyways, I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Good, then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. Cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it is. Stunning, kindly, love it, hug it, when sleeping warm, and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Brock received a bike voucher. Exchanging that for a bike voucher, don't worry. My Pharaoh will fly me anywhere. So I don't need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Well, he's pretty posh, I must say. But, I mean, that's not all that bad. I listened to him for about a minute, 40 seconds, and he gives me a bike voucher. So I don't really care if he doesn't make one iota of sense. I'm all cool with it. So we'll talk to his, what would this be, his left-hand woman. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Obviously. If someone brags, brag right back. Oh my, that's quite a motto. If someone brags, brag right back. Well, I'm going to put that one up somewhere on my wall, pin that on my bulletin board. So we're going to head into here. And there's a Lone Ranger here. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade for a Farfetch'd? I actually do. So we're going to trade for the Farfetch'd. Okay, connect the cables like so. I caught an extra Spearow because I want to have that other Spearow in my Pokebox just because I'm trying to catch all the Pokemon I can here in Pokemon Blue. And this is kind of what I was explaining when we were meeting up with Bill in Vermillion City at the Sea Cottage, how he was going in that bar. And I kind of left him there to study the Pokemon the rest of his life, but for some reason he was able to escape from it. Unfortunately, I would kind of like to have Bill stuck in a time machine, so to speak, a trade machine for his entire life. So we can get a pretty rare Pokemon, a Farfetch'd. You can catch it later on in the game, but I figure I'd take not kill two birds with one stone right now by doing this. So take good care of Farfetch'd. He is interesting. He's got a nice stick in his hand, his mouth. Brock traded Spearow for Farfetch'd. Great, thanks, pal. Well, let's see. How is my old Farfetch'd? My Spearow is doing great. Well, you haven't even moved. I can't really give you a full answer. Sorry. And we'll check out its stats really quick. It's a pretty weak Pokemon. It's named Ducks. So that's pretty Generic. Speed and attack like a normal bird Pokemon. heck, yeah, it's saying I wouldn't recommend using it. And there's no evolution, so. But if you want to be creative with your Pokemon, go ahead. There are evil people who will use Pokemon for criminal acts. Team Rocket traffics in rare Pokemon. They also abandon Pokemon that they consider not to be popular or useful. Well, I'm the antithesis of that, so no need to fear. I am here. I think Pokemon can be good or evil. Depends on the trainer. That's an interesting insight. So I'm going to come over here. No, juking you out. Okay, anyway. Hi there, may I help you? Yes, I'm going to buy some Pokeballs like usual. Always got to fill up on the Pokeballs. And now we can get Super Potion and Ice Heal. So I'm going to take advantage of that and get a couple of those for myself, even though I'll probably never get frozen in this entire walkthrough. But anyways. And Awakening, I'm going to get some more Repels because I know you guys want to see me using some Repels now that we get into more water pretty soon. And Awakenings, get a couple of these as well. Pocket's getting a little light, but still more than I've made in my whole entire life, so I can't really say anything. And we're done in here, and we can head on to the next building that we want to go and visit, which would be down here, down south. I believe this is the most uneventful building in the entire Vermillion City. Yes, I think. Does this guy have a letter? He's right. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Yes, very useless. I'm kind of ashamed that I came into your house. And you're just letting, I mean, if you think about it, it's just weird. They're just letting me walk into their house whenever I would like to. A lot of signs. Notice, Route 12 may be blocked off by sleeping Pokemon. Detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. Vermillion Police. Oh, that was actually pretty useful on the hands of Vermillion Police there. Diglett's Cave. I didn't know that they had police divided up into cities. Here in Vermillion City, or in each city. So that's Diglett's Cave right there that we can go into, and I'll go into it in a little bit. But since we've taken care of everything we can take care of so far in Vermillion City, I'm going to head on to SS Anne now. We're going to face a bunch of trainers, face Red again, and there's a couple glitches that occur on this bridge, but I'm not going to execute them because they're pretty trivial, and obviously they don't spawn a Mew for me unless the Mew glitch by the truck, but I already have one. So let's talk to this sailor. SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermillion once a year. Well, that's kind of true in the first generation. You can also go to it on the second generation. Welcome to SS Anne. Excuse me, did you have a ticket? I flashed it. I didn't just show it to him. I flashed it. Great. Welcome to SS Anne. I'm going to head in here, and that's an awfully small boat, in all honesty. So, you're going to stop me, or you're going to talk to me? The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. So, with that being said, we will be challenged by the more bored ones. And I want to bring something up for you real quick. In that harbor right there that we were just in, you can actually stay in there and fish for Pokemon. You can get a Horsey and Pokemon Yellow at level 5 using a Super Rod. That's a strange level. You also get Shelders and Staryus. You can get Shelders in red and blue with a Super Rod and Staryus in yellow with Super Rod. So, pretty diverse group of Pokemon you can get. And in SS Anne, there's a lot of action in terms of items. You can get 9 items in the SS Anne, and I'm going to try to get every single one. Most of them are on the bottom deck. But I'm going to go into each room, so I'll be able to find each one, hopefully. There is only one that is hidden, I believe, but it's not available in the Japanese versions. There's one that's hidden on the bottom deck, and obviously we get cut here, so it's important that we go thoroughly. So this looks like a chef dude. Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you for anything you please. Ah, the strong Celantar. That's pretty funny actually, because I've never said anything. It's kind of an old adage of the Pokemon games. This guy never speaks at all, even after he wins the Elite Four. He's like in a daze, he's stunned, he's a little comatose. So headed to the first room now. Looks like the table got like cut off or something. Anyways, shh, I am a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. If you're on the trail of them, and you don't look too intelligent to me, you're staring at a black wall into the abyss. Get to work. So head into the next room. And there it is, Body Slam, which we will get. But we got some trainers to fight. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Like the Kanto world, the Johto world, the Sinnoh, Hoenn. I mean, like, all of the worlds. Do you know they exist? Probably not. That would be a time warp for you, and that would be a little confusing. I know people can't handle that. too well in the Pokemon game. They tend to be one-trick pony saying the same stuff over and over. And once again, we see another Pidgey. I'm getting blinded by a number of Pidgeys, okay? Pidgeys are really driving me over the edge. That's why I have my Pidgeotto right now. I didn't want to stay laboriously on a Pidgey, which is quite hard to do because you'd have to stay level 17 or below. So we got ourselves a Nidoran, male, or female, excuse me. Even though there's no color, it's going to be throwing me off. And I'm still using Tackle this far into the game, which is kind of sad, but it's not a huge problem considering the level I'm at, and I'm going to switch over at level 32 to Big Bird. Oh no, I went around the world for the E's. That is quite pathetic. You went around the world to catch a Pidgey. Well, you realize you wasted a lot of your life probably then. We were cruising around the world. I'm just being realistic. Oh, you don't want to fight me? That's good. I'm kind of sick of fighting 3 people in one room. I love Pokemon, do you? I don't know how these trainer battles even go through. I mean, look at the room we're fighting in. To me, it looks like 30 inches by 20 inches. Does that work? Wartortle, use water. Oh, no. Nidoran goes flying through the back wall. And the battle is over. Nidoran floats out to sea. Castaway number 2. I mean, that's how it kind of occurs. You can see that happening with these tight rooms. Wow, you're great. I get a lot of praise from the youngsters and the junior trainers. Let me be your friend, okay? Then we can trade Pokemon. Not gonna happen. Sorry, sir. No more room for items. Well, that pisses me off. Let's see what I can dispose of. And I gotta get rid of the SS ticket now. TM28. What was this? Dig. Yes, I'm gonna teach Dig to Bolda because he has great attack. And he's ground type Pokemon anyway, so I'm gonna teach it to him. Forgot to do that. Get rid of Defense Curl because really I'm not going to use Defense Curl. He has great defense to begin with. Why would you want to keep wasting, or not waste, but that's kind of overkill. Beating a dead horse. Yes, essentially beating a dead horse. I used to always mix up that metaphor, but now I got it. I think I got it. A cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I've been on a cruise ship before. Played basketball on it one day. It was interesting. I thought the ball was going to fly over the side of the ship, as was I. I always struggle with Wigglytuff. Well, I don't. I left it at the daycare. Pup, poo? Really? I'm not going to translate, sorry. I'm not well versed in Pokemon dialect. So it doesn't look like this person's going to fight with me. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Well, I'm not the waiter. Okay, not the waiter at all. Do I look like a waiter? Open your eyes, lady. I can give you a cherry pie. It would suck, though. I don't know the first thing about making cherry pie. So this guy looks like he wants to fight. You pup. How dare you barge in? You call him young pup. I've never heard pup used solely. Usually young follows the pup. So here's Nidoran 2.0. His other boy is floating out at sea, lost at sea, because I blew him through the wall with a water gun. I mean, the water gun in the anime is so powerful. It's the stream of water. But here in the game, it's these 3 little droplets of rain. I mean, I don't really understand how a water gun with 3 little droplets of rain does that much damage to a foe. I'm more in favor of the anime animation of the water gun type move. That's just me. It's kind of lacking there, and thankfully I did not get poisoned. Because being poisoned on SSN would mean I would have to go take a rest in the bed, and I'm not going to do that right now. Humph, you rude child. You rude man. I beat you. I wish to be left alone. Get out. Well, I'm doing that right now. I just want to whip you up. So we're going to keep heading over here, and there's still some more rooms, and that's a very odd thing. If you look at the rooms like this, that must be the roof. It's a little peculiar though. I travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. Oh my, they're only friends. Gentlemen, you must have some friends in business. You got a pretty nice suit there. You're only friends though. I guess they give you some sauce. The dog's man's best friend. Go with that with your Growlithe. Growlithe is a pretty good Pokemon if you get it Firestoned up to an Arcanine. But no, You're only friends? I'm sorry for you. So I'm just going to keep War Turtle out right now because I want to type match this guy up a little bit. Haven't done much type matching in this walkthrough so far. I'm just kind of brute force, roughing it up. And there it is. That's all she wrote for War Turtle's work right now. I'm going to switch it out to Big Bird. My, friends. These guys are shuffling out the money, though. You shouldn't be nice to friends. Yeah, that's some good advice there. Tell that to Missile Bomb over there. Let me use dig right through your house. Let me turn some tables while I'm at it as well. Let's do that. I'm going to go left first because I like to do things in the Western civilization style. I go left to right, not Japanese right to left. So we're going to start here in this corner. Go into the dining room, I believe. Talk to some slavers. You, mon petit, we're busy here out of the way. You might be in need of a few chairs for the road ahead. This here, there's British longbow spare, got some France cannons. I saw an odd ball in the trash. You saw an odd ball in the trash? Let me find one. Is that? You mean like a Pokeball? Or some sort of excrement? I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. I just want to give everybody a French accent. I am the chef. Le meilleur c'est prime beef steak. But I have enough filet du beef. Du boeuf. This is a joke. Snibble sniff. I only get to peel onions, snibble. Alright. Brock. Oh, there's a great ball. What? He's peeling onions. I don't know anybody that peels onions. I mean, you pull the outside cover up, but that's all you got to do is peeling. I mean, peel potatoes, peel carrots. That's understandable. I don't peel onions. I don't. I mean, I cut onions. I've done that before. Oh, son of a mother. Pulling this gaff on me again. Alright. Seismic toss. Falcon punch. Body slam. Who am I going to teach this to? You know what? I'm going to teach this to my War Turtle right now. Get rid of tackle. Beef it up with some normal type moves. Yeah. And I'll just stick it right there. I kind of wanted to save it for one of my other Pokemon, but I don't even know if we can learn it later on, so not a big deal. I want to get that great ball because I missed it on Route 4, I believe, and I'm still going to go back there and try to find that thing with the whirlwind. And nope, there's only trash. Did you hear about Snorlax? All he does is eat and sleep. Well, that's like quite the life. Humpty Dumpty, I peel spuds every day. Hum. A day like this? A day? So I'm done in the dining room here. That was a little strange. Alright, so that we found our one of the other hidden items, and that's all to do on this side of the boat. So we're gonna head up in these stairs, go upstairs now. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Okay, so I'm gonna check something. Okay, so the other hidden item is on the bottom deck, I believe. Well, not wrong way. Whoa, I'm getting all the WASD mixed up right now. Not that I'm using WASD, I'm just using the traditional arrow keys. And here we're gonna head out. Is this getting a little discombobulated here? Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cut to a sword master. Like, do you use sword to cut, or you actually use Pokemon? That's strange. So here's the deck. We're gonna talk around the deck for a while. And that is some weird waves. Weird waves, and what is the side of the ship? It looks like Legos. Is that supposed to be rigging? Deadliest catch, baby. Deadliest catch. Reel them in. Reel the crab in. Alright, enough of that. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. That is the third time I've mentioned a show on the Discovery Channel. Is that a lot? Am I going overboard with that? It takes a thief, Survivor Man, and Deadliest catch. Wow. Well, I should be getting paid by the Discovery Channel, by the way. So, hey, matey. Let's do a little jig. No jigs on the deck. You realize we could get caught in a rope, flung out to sea, and float around with Nidoran out there. I don't even know where Nidoran is, okay? I'm not taking a risk, though. I don't want to be floating around with a pink rat. I don't even know what you call that thing. A mouse? A rat? A spiny animal? And I want to defeat you, because I'm running out of time here, and YouTubes don't want to stay longer than 20 minutes. I guarantee you that. So he's going to pull out a Shelder, another interesting Pokemon, and not the Pokemon I want to see right now, considering he has good defense, and I'm using physical type moves. Why? Withdraw. withdraw from conversation, withdraw from society. That's kind of the Shelter type move, because he doesn't want his oysters being brought to the Julie store down the street. So, defeated the sailor. That's it for part 11. I'll pick up on the rest of SSN next time, guys. Thanks for watching.